Hey guys, it's me Josiah again. I'm gonna say a little bit something about this video for. Let me. Sorry about that. What is today's video then? Okay, it'll be a short video. Okay, I'm here to that to say that there's some bad news in the fitness community. I mean, if you're a weightlifter like me, just lift weights, okay, or a person who's a fan of bodybuilding, also like that, also that I listen to, also a fan of, like also of anything had to do with that, with the health community, like health, like losing weight, getting in shape, So all these years I was involved. I worked in a GNC. Okay, GNC to that, the store that I managed that the last 10 years of my life. Okay, and I managed two stores, and learning supplements to that it's hard. Okay, I don't have a scientific brain, but if I do the research, it works. But I need some extra explanation to that, to how to know my supplements. And I stumbled into a YouTube video, okay? This guy's name is Jerry Ward. Jerry Ward did that because I had some downtime sometimes in my store that there's no one coming in. I used to watching my YouTube like in my phone or my computer in the store, so I can research and new stuff like that. But he's on top of research pillar. He owns his own company. He owns his own his own products that Basically, he's not he's a bodybuilder turned businessman turned YouTube creator, an influencer. One thing I liked about him is that he was real. Okay, he came from a background like me. Okay, his parents were immigrants. His mom was an immigrant, Portuguese. Okay, he's brown like me like that. Okay, so he grew up the same age. We're about the same age. He grew up in the same age as me during the 80s. But he was also like that. He was not perfect. He was a heroin addict. Then he was involved with other stuff in his life like that. That was very, very because we were involved with drugs. We involved with a lot of criminal activity like that. So he was part of that world. Then he turned his life around, and he created his own supplement line because in the bodybuilding world he was a competitive bodybuilder. Never cracked the top things. But through his journeys like that, okay, in order to sell his products, he created a YouTube channel. Okay, his YouTube channel that was what I call it, was one of the things I watch because sometimes in my life when I need something like what I call it, learn something about life like that, he used to tell about his life stories and things like that, and you learn from him that about research about certain products, how the philosophy of life is that what I call this. All of us are not perfect. He's also he's a recovering heroin addict. Everybody's a struggle because being a heroin addict, in your back of your mind, okay, there's still that dangerous addiction that you can fall off the wagon anytime anytime what I call it even happens that. So every day for him that was a struggle. But one thing about his struggles is that he creates strengths out of it. Okay, he poured in his business. He poured in his YouTube channel, in his supplement. But the one thing I would like about him, he opened up for us to come in that and relate to his pains. I'm not perfect, okay? As you can me, in fact, I didn't lose weight. But, what you call this, he told about why people that would what calls it, people have problems with that. How come they have these things that because you know why? Everyday people that have this little hurt inside them, little trauma, okay, that they never got through to that, and that's why he told you that there's always something behind the pain, okay, like me, okay. As a kid, I was a bully to that, okay. That's why I lifted weights and got strong and got involved in martial arts. So, and also like that, my childhood was not perfect, okay. All these things like that contribute to me, to so food as what I call as a as a coping mechanism. Some people try alcohol. Some people try we call it do drugs. Others live the high life. Because they want to escape the pain. And Jerry did that really touched my soul with that there's nothing wrong with you. It's just the things that if you go back in your life, certain things happen that really beyond your control that contribute to your pain. And that's why he told when that thing happened, he told about his struggles with his parents and the things that he exposed. He really exposed the raw bone. So Mr. Jerry Ward did that, we call it that became that influence. But I always go to him because you know why? You can also see what his perspective and things are. For some people at my age. But one thing I liked about him is that he was real. He was not a tall guy like Mike Hearn, a bodybuilder. Arnold Schwarzenegger was always positive, but as a human being. So guys, if you're out there starting a new we call it trying like trying to find a good influencer or start bodybuilding, watch, watch his channel. What's still out there? Sorry, Jerry Ward, okay? Jerry and WARD, like Burt Ward. Watch his channel from top to bottom. And you'll see that if you're part of the bottom community, you understand. But there's some other things like philosophies like that really touch you in the bone. He passed away today, last night, and it really is a shock to me because you know why? He was like one of those guys that has more to contribute in the world. He was a Mason. He's a beautiful wife, and everything was just lining up for him. Okay. Then he had what we call this. Then, unbeknownst to it, the Lord took him to that on that certain night. It was his time, and it really shows you that mortality. That for me, it's mortality. That we call it that did you do anything in this world that you're supposed to do? And that's the thing with that. That's the one thing I like about him. He never left a monument. Okay, he never left like riches for people. But he left one thing, a legacy. His YouTube channel, at least that even if it was temporary, in a way called he helped a lot of people. So guys, if you're feeling out there like me that maybe that's my YouTube channel will help somebody else. But remember one thing: try to help people and make impacts in their lives. When you do that a little bit of that, I think you'll leave something in there, and for them to work on, and leave something like something on earth. Okay. Sometimes that remember one thing. Okay. When Julius Caesar, we call his died that. He never thought his empire that Rome will become an empire. But you know what? That's the thing that you never know. Okay? For us, that you never know. Your impact on the world might be so sufficient, might create a new history. You never know. A little bit of you, a little bit of here, that I help a lot of little people. You never know. Maybe I'll influence the next person that who might become a world leader. You never know. So there's always something in this world that they can contribute. Just remember one thing. Monuments we call us fall down. We call us that but memories don't. Good R.I.P. Jerry. We call us good luck with them. R.I.P. Jerry. I hope you have a good rest in the next life. Thank you for everything you've done. Done for us with that. And rest up right now. You lived a hard life.